Hello everyone, this is Jesse Dye, software engineer for the pet-friendly software PetFriend. Today we're going to go over reporting and specifically starting out when you are at the animal status page, there are several reports that are public facing for your workers to access, such as kennel population, injured animals, cats, dogs, animals currently on medical rest, animals eligible for adoption, animals ineligible for adoption, animals currently on hold, animals currently in foster care, and animals in quarantine. So going directly into reports, you're going to see they are categorized basically by their location. So officer reports, animal reports, care reports, intake, outtake reports, adoption reports, accounting, task reports, and people reports. So kind of jumping into some of the intake reports, most common type. We're going to do a yearly report, which we can span out over several months. And from here, once you put in a date range, it will print out each month as its own individual column. And you can kind of hover over it and see how many dogs, cats, or other animals came in during those time periods. And it'll also print out a detailed report below. This is great for keeping your intake numbers. It's great for grant writing, for managing your overall intake. You can go back, reflect on the previous month, see how many animals you actually did take in as an organization. So going in, we can also see the out totals. I'm going to go ahead and put it in for date range. And this breaks off based off of the out result for the animal leaving the organization. So in this case, we have adopted. We can kind of just hover over it. You can kind of see it highlights. We can see cremations, died in shelter, died on arrival, euthanasia, foster, temporary, medical, rescued, RTO, and other out reports from inside the shelter. And you can see below it spanned out like the last report by month, and below you'll also see it creates detailed reports below. Also, there's several other portions of the software where you can actually go into more of a intake totals perspective for, like, say like the whole year. You can break it down into a pie chart. You see how many dogs you took in for the whole year, how many were cats, and for example, like we had one horse in this case. Same with the total out. Break it down into a pie chart. And you can see how many animals were adopted, how many animals were returned to owner, euthanasia, and died on arrival. Same with the detailed reports below. Yep, we also have our do not adopt report, which prints out any type of offenders. We have expense related according to accounting reports that are tied back into the expenses portion of the accounting software tied to an animal. We can see the performance of the expenses throughout the whole year, the whole month. We can break it down. So in this case, you can see one month we had $2,000 worth of expenses. And other reports. We're continuously improving this area every day as we add more reports. We always look forward to hearing customer feedback about reports that might be needed for their organization. And if you are interested in adding a report, you can go to the support menu, submit a ticket, and do a feature request. And this concludes our reporting section. Next, we're going to move on to the admin section.